Hey, good morning everyone. Welcome to Marathon Mondays with Mal. Coach 1363 right here in the background it's going through its audit process right now. Pardon the sun, it's really nice to have the sun out here in Coburg. John and I are gonna move around here. Stick with us. Today, we show you the latest from Marathon. We've had the chance to show you 1375. How about 1365, you guys? Just came off the production floor, and 1365 right behind me. X3 double slide, one of the prettiest floors we've ever put in a coach. Wait till you see the floor in this coach, but stick with us. We're gonna go all the way through this coach and take a good tour. John, I'll let you pan around and I'll go behind you. What a beautiful paint job too. Let us know where you're watching from, and if you have any comments or questions while we roll through here, let me know. We've got Abigail with us this morning, so we'll throw some questions out at you. Just a beautiful coach. This one really looks great, you guys, as it's rolling down the road. Pulled it out this morning with the help of Dave Bash, so he's actually up here also. Headed back down to the desert in a couple of days, so it will be nice to get back down there. We've got a couple of events going on down in the desert. One of the coolest events we're gonna do is, of course, we're still doing the virtual wine events. It's a good opportunity to meet a lot of people, and it's a good opportunity to talk with a lot of people, and they get together and they have these parties. Virtual events are still going on strong. One of the things that Marathon did when COVID hit, but also Cowboy Barbecue, a really cool Marathon owners get together and we go to a covered wagon thing. So look for some video from that too. All right, John, I'll let you go in first because I want you to really take your time on that floor. I can't remember a prettier floor in a coach. And if it doesn't show up on camera, you gotta trust me. The flooring in this coach is so shiny. These are large tiles. They look like two by two, but they're not. They're a little bit shorter than 2x2s. Beautiful. Coach 1365, you guys. X3 double slide. What a beautiful coach. John, come take a look at this cockpit. Tell you what we're gonna do here while John's doing that. I love the seats that are in here, and also I like how Marathon put all of there go all the shades over here, but Marathon put the logo in the headrests. That's one of my favorite things, is putting these logos in the headrests. Gives it a nice touch. There we go. Get some more natural light in here. It's a beautiful day out here in Coburg. But what do you guys think? Tell me what you think. Let me know. 1365 has a really good contemporary feel to it. And I love this floor, man. This is one of my favorite laminates that we do. It's kind of a gray. And I want to show you that new Fisher-Paykel refrigerator that's in here. This nice storage. This is nice and tall. 7 drawers. Fully adjustable, you guys. You can move these into any configuration you want. Lots of storage. Very nice. All right, check this out. It's the single door Fisher-Paykel. So to a lot of you, it's going to look like that Sub-Zero opening, but take a look at how much bigger and brighter this is. There's a lot more room in this refrigerator than the Sub-Zero.
Some big door
shelves. Yeah, the shelves are really nice in this. All right, moving into the Water closet here. Take a look at the half bath. I also like that wall covering. It's kind of like it looks like a fabric. John's going to get right up on it and show you that it's like a linen fabric. And the backsplash really goes well. All right, and into the half bath. Take a look. One of the things that I like that Marathon does is all of the indirect lighting. The toe kick lights down there, all the lights that are underneath the countertops, underneath the vanity. I'm a big fan of the indirect lighting that we do in our coaches because at night especially, it's something that really sets it off. A pretty shower, isn't it? It's a really classy coach. Kind of hard to see through that glare. John, let me open this door for you. There we go. All the way down to that tile work. It's so pretty. All right, and then into the bedroom. Of course, as you see, the bed is articulated all the way up, which creates all this room here, but it also stores the bed properly. But also, one thing I want to point out is how much natural light still comes from behind here. And of course, it's got storage above in this floor plan, underneath the bed, and across. Actually, underneath, yes, there is a little bit of storage underneath the bed. But you've got all of these drawers and shelves. There we go. Very nice. 55-inch up here. And then into the rear of the rear closet, which you can see I'm standing up in. That's how much room is in this rear bath. You've got the dog leg here for the closet space. You've got a 8-inch back here, so not quite a foot, but it's got a lot of room back there for hanging things. Washer dryer, of course, stacking on the driver's side, and on the curb side or the patio side, you've got all this storage. This area right here, you guys, where you're achieving 8 drawers, used to be where we stored all the audio visual. But now we've gotten creative. And it's nice to have these drawers and spots to put stuff and all the hanger bars. It's really, really nice. And you, of course, you can close this off with the push of a button. There we go. Isn't that nice? Look at that. I like the choice of artwork there. All right, let me switch spots with you, John. I'm going to move around and we can walk back through because I want to show it's not just that closet that you have. You also have the shirt closet over here, of course, with lots of drawers. You got 4 drawers below it, but this is also a really big closet with the check me mirror. Very nice. Bath and a half. So bright and modern out here. I just love this coach. I love the ceiling. You've got the TV here that comes out so you can watch it really from any angle in your salon or galley. If you're sitting here making dinner or standing here making dinner, sitting over here eating dinner, this TV, if you don't want to use your big TV over the cockpit, you've got the ability to have this one right here. Very nice. Jackknifing sofa behind the driver. Beautiful countertops. Cocktail table. All right, and then let's do this because everybody loves to see that. John, why don't you come on over here? I'm going to fire up the coach, and then I'm going to pull the slides in so that everyone can see what it looks like. If you want to stand over here, John, I'm going to start the coach up. All right. Now, for those of you who don't know, we have the ability to put the slide out button or the slide out mechanism button in different spots. Sometimes it's behind the driver, sometimes it's right next to the driver, or sometimes, like this one, it's right here, right by the co-pilot. So we'll go in, and if you can't hear that on camera, it's okay. What you're hearing is the slide out is very quick on the X3. There's a fireplace right here also behind the driver, and that slide out comes right over the fireplace, hitting an actuator that actually turns it off if you leave it on. There we go. All right, that's the front slide. Let's go check out the rear slide. And one of the things that John can illustrate as he walks through is just how much room is truly in here. I think this is all the way in, but how much room is in here when the slide out is in? I believe it's right here. Yes, it is. So John, I'll just let you come through. That's a good spot for you. And we're going to bring that rear slide in now. You see the lights of the ceiling turn off when the slide out room rolls over it. That's the thing about Marathon, engineered properly, you guys. We talk about it a lot on this show. I think you see it in these coaches that are all over the road. All right, there we go. John, I'll let you go right back to the front. I'm going to shut this shower door because we don't want that swinging. There we go. And now you can see how much room is still in here. There's a good shot. Nice, John. You can really see that the floor plan is designed properly. And also, John, if you want to pivot around, I'll show them this. So one of the things that helps with the bed being articulated up in the floor plans is that rear closet is accessible when the slide outs are in. Let me show you. I can easily get to this rear closet through this access area because this bed is pushed up. So you've got this room right here to not only get around to the rear of the coach, but also if you had to access, like, I don't know, these floors or something, you could easily do that. Very, very cool. It's a beautiful coach. Coach 1365. It is for sale, you guys. So if you're looking to get into a new Marathon, don't hesitate. This is the time to get in, and this coach is ready to be delivered. John's making his way backwards. And I think as we sit here, John, why don't you jump in the passenger seat, also known as the co-pilot seat. Abigail, if you want to jump in here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Should I close the door?
Yeah. Go ahead and shut the door. Let's just roll around. All right, I was in there talking about Coach 1363. That's a custom H3 that you see over there. Really getting heavy into the process of auditing right now. All right, drop my steering wheel a little bit. Good. Foot on the brake. All right, I'm gonna put my hazards on there. Yeah, so any questions or comments, you guys let me know. We're gonna pull this sucker back into the building because we have our showroom in there, and we just want to actually keep it clean is another reason. Hope everyone's having a good week. Tell you what, there's a lot going on at Marathon right now. A lot of coaches being built. You can see all these shells out here. Always nice to get in a coach and show you guys what it's like with the slides in. Camp Marathon, lots of different eras of coaches. Everything from 2020, we just passed a 2022, all the way to a 1994 over there. Very cool. Abigail, any questions or thoughts? Okay, well, I do know that Rick Stallings sent in a question, and Rick was asking me about the drivability of the H versus the X. That's a question that came in earlier that I saw when I was behind John. Thanks for that question, Rick. One of the things that I say about the drivability, H versus X, is preference. Some people feel that the X is better than the H, or the H is better than the X. At the end of the day, you guys, I think what it comes down to is nothing but preference. I think it comes down to personal preference. The X, of course, you're on the cockpit's on the same level as your living quarters. The H, you're a little bit lower. You make those additional 2 steps up into your salon. So both drive amazing. Both are the Prevost chassis. So there's a beautiful Marathon right there. Gosh, blacked out. Very cool. Other than that, you guys, I would say if you own a coach, if you own an RV and you're looking to get into a marathon, what I would suggest you do is take the opportunity to go to a marathon facility, whether it be Florida, Texas, or Oregon, or meet up with one of our sales guys at a park and drive a marathon. Get in there and drive it. Feel the difference, listen to the difference of why we build on the Prevost chassis. We talk about it a lot, you read a lot about it, you hear a lot about it. There's tons of videos out there from not just me, but everybody under the sun on why they would pick the Prevost chassis. I'm telling you right now, it's a game changer for you. It's the quietest, most comfortable, safest RV chassis ever built. All right, I think that's it, you guys. We are back. We're gonna pull it into the building. So see if I can get it out of this thing. Other than that, thanks for watching Marathon Mondays, you guys, and supporting me and supporting Marathon and supporting this show. Don't forget to be yourself and do good things. We'll be seeing you. We've got a couple of events this next week, including a Marathon Mondays down in the desert. So yeah, all right. Take care of yourself, and we will see you next Monday. Take care.